For thousands of years, a powerful goddess commanded devotion across the ancient world. But the Romans, fearing her influence, tried to erase her from history. Who was she, and why would an entire empire try to hide her? Her name survives only in fragments. Some call her Cybele, others whisper of the forgotten aspects of Isis. She represented fertility, mystery, and the primal forces of nature. In the older civilizations of Phrygia, Egypt, and Greece, she was revered as a goddess of life, death, and rebirth. Her followers saw her in the turning of the seasons, the birth of new life, and the untamed wilderness. She was a figure of immense power, a mother to both gods and mortals, whose worship was deeply woven into the fabric of daily life. The temples built in her honor were centers of community, and the art depicting her showed a figure who was both nurturing and formidable, a true force of nature. When the Romans expanded their empire, they sought to control not just land, but religion and culture. Powerful female deities who inspired strong devotion outside of Roman authority were seen as dangerous. This goddess, with her fiercely loyal followers, was a direct challenge to their patriarchal system. And so, the suppression began. Some of her temples were dismantled, her rituals were forbidden, and her name was systematically removed from public records. Historians suggest this wasn't just about political control. It was a deep-seated fear of her influence over the people, especially women, and marginalized groups who worshipped her independently. Finding a source of strength outside the state-sanctioned religion, her followers practiced secretive rituals that were as mysterious as the goddess herself. They engaged in ecstatic dances, music, and rites intended to honor the profound cycles of life and death. These ceremonies, misunderstood by outsiders, were branded as dangerous or scandalous. Much of what we know today comes from the accounts of Roman historians, who often described her cult in exaggerated, hostile terms. They painted a picture of wild, uncontrolled behavior, conveniently ignoring the deeper spiritual significance of these practices. This deliberate misrepresentation helped justify the empire's campaign to wipe her from public memory, turning her sacred mysteries into something to be feared rather than revered. Even as Rome tried to erase her, her legacy endured. Traces of her remained, like stubborn roots refusing to be pulled from the soil. Some of her festivals survived, their origins obscured as they were absorbed into other traditions. Her myths were woven into the stories of other gods and goddesses, and her symbolism continued to influence later figures across Europe and the Mediterranean. From local fertility celebrations that secretly honored her name to secretive cults that kept her rituals alive in the shadows, her presence quietly endured for centuries, a testament to the resilience of belief. Her spirit lived on in the whispers of storytellers and the symbols carved in hidden places. The story of this goddess is more than just ancient history. It's a powerful lesson about how those in power try to silence influences they cannot control. It shows that what is inconvenient to the official narrative is often targeted for erasure. But the fact that we are still rediscovering her today, piecing together her story from scattered fragments, reminds us that myths can survive even when history tries to bury them. Her tale is a powerful reminder that some voices, no matter how hard they are suppressed, can never be truly silenced. If you love uncovering hidden myths and forgotten legends, subscribe and explore with us the whispers of gods and goddesses that history tried to erase. Comment below, which lost deity should we reveal next?